Another long weekend, another road trip. This weekend, we are heading to Murchison. Now, Murchison is about 700 kilometers north of Perth, and we headed off early this morning, and we've made it to just through Mullewa. It took about 5 hours to 4 or 5 hours to get here. The route we took today was Perth up Tonkin Highway into Brand Highway, heading towards Dongara, turned off, came to Ballinyoo, stopped at the bakery at Ballinyoo. That's a quick plug for the Ballinyoo bakery. It was fantastic, sausage rolls were awesome and coffee was great. Then took the road into Mullewa. We just arrived at Mullewa and we nearly had a bit of an incident because we went to get the petrol at Mullewa and they were actually closed. But it was okay because there was actually, turns out, another little fuel stop inside of Mullewa, which was fine too. We didn't want to eat into our reserve fuel, but that's fine, didn't really matter. We could have driven the next 200 k's without fueling up at all. Anyway, so today we're going to take 200 more kilometers and we're driving to Murchison. Now, it's been raining all day down here in Perth and it's still raining here in Mullewa, but we're hoping by the time we get to Murchison it's going to fine up a little bit and be a bit clearer. So for the next couple of hours, back on the road. This road's going to turn into a gravel track heading towards Murchison, and then when we get there, then we'll update you on the Murchison Oasis, and then we're heading out to our camp. And this weekend, it's Errabiddy Bluff. Let's get driving. Murchison is 700 kilometres, as I said, north of Perth, 200 north of Mullewa, and we thought it was going to be pretty much gravel all the way, but it turned out it was intermittent sections of bitumen, and I would say 2/3 of it was actually bitumised in some way, which is really good. The drive out here was really good. The bitumen road was great. The gravel roads were also really good too, and there is some road work going on to bitumise some other parts. So there's no reason to try and not get out here. Now that we're out here, around here is a fantastic rammed earth buildings. This is Murchison Oasis. It's just on the side of the road here. It's got a shop, we're going to go and check that out. I just went to the public toilets here. They are amazing, and I've never seen such remote facilities that are in such good condition. This place is awesome. Petrol is the same price here, diesel anyway, same price as Mullewa. So there you go, it gives you an indication of pricing for things. We saw a total of 4 cars on the drive up here, and 3 others were camped on the side of the road near one of the rivers that we'll get some footage of on the way home. So there's a couple of people here in the caravan sort of park here at the background. The other thing is there's no phone reception here, and also there's no potable water here either. So you can't drink the water that comes in the ablution box or fill up and stuff like that. Apart from that, we're going to go and check out the shop, get some coffee, and then we're heading off to Errabiddy. Errabiddy Bluff. There it is up there. We made it all the way out here. It was a pretty easy 12 kilometre odd drive out from Murchison. It's super windy today, and but hopefully the audio is still coming across all right. Anyway, we came up to see the bluff. We're going to climb that bad boy a bit later. We've had a few drone technical problems. Thank you DJI for the update, now making my drone unusable. So that's pretty unfortunate because I was hoping to get some really good shots today with the drone, but don't worry about that. Also, the purpose of the trip was to come and see this bluff, but also this is the barbecue. This is the whole reason we wanted to come out here in the first place. So this is the barbecue. Now, this is a mechanical barbecue. We're going to give it a bit of a clean because this doesn't look like it's been cleaned very well, so we're going to give it a clean. Not sure what all this is about, but we're going to give this a bit of a clean up, and how it works, you There's a lot of fire under here. It's going to be a hard day for a fire because it's so windy. But a lot of fire under here. And then this, you lift this up. Hang on, I'll swing on this side so I can do it here. This then allows you to wind it up to make more heat and wind it back down with the locking mechanism to reduce the heat. That's pretty much how it works. So what we're planning is we're going to clean this barbecue down. We're going to have our dinner here whilst in the bluff in the background, get some great sunset shots, kick back and have a great time. So, Errabiddy barbecue, novelty barbecue, and the bluff. We're going to set ourselves up and we're going to enjoy our time while we're out here. Okay, so after about a climb, here we are at the top of Errabiddy Bluff. Fantastic. Have a little look at this. It's got a space behind us. Bit of a fire out in the background there. Down to our left there, you can actually see the barbecue lookout. It's just on that little hill on the opposite side over there. As you can see, this is the highest point for, in just all directions for quite some time. So really does stand out. Tough, bit of a tough climb, bit of scrambling in the last 1/3, so wore gloves because it's pretty handy. Other than that, we're going to sit and enjoy it for a few minutes and then we're going to head back down.
We made it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just amazing? I'm going to take another step back, might fall off the mountain. You can see that little dot down there. That is where we camped. That's where we started. We climbed up this, all the way up there to here. And now I'm standing right here at the very top. This is incredible. Out in the outback, there's not much hills or anything. This is the only thing that really is around. This is one sight to see. You can see for probably 100 kilometers away in every direction. It's crazy how much and how clear it is up here. There's not a single cloud in the sky. It is just amazing here.
So as part of our Errabiddy adventure, we decided to stop here at this little tourist kind of spot here, if you call it that. This is Errabiddy Outcamp. Now, there's some great information here, and this is where someone actually lived. It tells the story of Mary Watson, who moved out here with her husband when she was very young. This was 50 kilometres from Warleen Station, which is where her husband was a chef at the time. This is in the sort of 1920s, so a long time ago. This is nowhere. So Errabiddy Outcamp, it's actually kind of a bit of a turn off on the way to Errabiddy Bluff, and you can see the bluff from here still. But we'll just grab a bit of footage of the camp. There's not much too left here. There's a few relics, a few fence posts, and it looks like a bit of a chimney stack, but that's really all. But it's pretty interesting to come and see the sign and think about how remote this place must be. It's all right to get here in a Toyota Prado and live all the good life, but it would have been a bit different in 1920. So anyway, enjoy the footage. This is a free camp on the Mullewa to Gascoyne and Murchison Road. This is Ballinyoo Bridge. Now this is sort of a floodway here, and actually it's been raining quite a lot in the upper Murchison and Gascoyne, and so places like this are going. This is a free camp zone. On the north side of this road here, there is an access track in, and there's quite a few people camped up in there. So maybe 6 or 7 groups that we counted along the riverbank, and it's really, really nice. The water's actually flowing, and this is a great place to stop and have a camp. Plenty of firewood around, plenty of peace and quiet, lots of birds. It's actually super nice up here at the moment. So if you are looking for a free camp and you're about 130 kilometres north of Mullewa, this is a great place to stop. Ballinyoo Bridge. The new bridge is well built and you can drive straight over it, but there's a little floodway on the side of it here where it still exists. So you can just pull off there, and there's a road on the access road on the north side of the river.